It was amazing. I mean, it's still weird to hear that on top of being a Spartan alumni, I'm now Olympian. Like it's what you always dream of as a kid, and to make that a reality was really cool. I think one of the highlights for me was meeting all the other Canadian athletes. I mean, I know the volleyball players great, but I didn't know any of the swimmers, I didn't know any of the sailors, I didn't know any of the people from track and field. So that was kind of a highlight for me, meeting the rest of Team Canada, and they did a really good job of uniting us as one team. Yeah, it was whatever I dreamed of as a kid. That was what it was. It was awesome. It was really cool to connect with other Christian athletes. It's just cool to connect with people who are striving after the same thing in athletics, but also in life. And we could encourage each other. And it was just an awesome experience to see how God is so faithful in all these different stories. You know, like we all got here differently, but He's been faithful and He's been there beside us the whole time. So it was amazing to meet these people that have these stories. It was one of my favorite moments. We've never beaten USA in a really major competition before, and going into it, we all believed that if we played good, if we played our volleyball, it was going to be a good game, and they would have to bring their best volleyball to beat us. And we got out there, we were prepared mentally, I think, better than they were. They just committed so many mistakes after mistakes after mistakes, and we were just calm. We knew we didn't have to play better than we're able to. We could just play our game. And just one by one, we kept on scoring points, and then all of a sudden it was done. We beat them 3-0. At the Olympics, we were on our way, set us up for quarterfinals. Like, it was spectacular.
Verhoeff. High ball set to the wing.
Playing with guys on the national team that you played with in the university for 5 years, it's really cool to have that connection and that background with guys, and I think that it also helps the team too, because you have those stronger connections and the team is closer and the group is closer.
It's obviously a huge thing. There's 3 guys on the roster that were there. That's a huge testament to the success of, Ben Josephson as a coach and the other coaching staff over the years. But yeah, you can't argue with that. It's one of the smallest schools in the CIS and has the most players on the national team. So the facts speak for themselves. And I think Ben Joe's been a huge part of that journey for us. It's always fun to look and see like Rudy beside me or Steve beside me and feel like brothers with those guys after this many years playing and living together.
Ben, he runs such a good professional program here, which is really hard to find in CIS. He runs trainings and reps and videos and weights just like any professional club would, which is unbelievable. It really prepares you for going to that next step, which is why I think there's so many Spartan athletes that have made the jump to a national team level, just because it's such an easy transition for us. It's not really a huge change in training mentality or lifestyle. It's kind of just the progression that we take, and he does an unbelievable job of preparing players for that next step.